Hello and welcome. My name is Jessica. I'm a fully qualified maths teacher and today we're going to look at compound shapes, okay? So in my previous video we looked at easier compound shapes. So this is when we've different shapes joined together and we want to find the area of them, okay? So we're having to apply our knowledge of areas of triangles, areas of squares and areas of rectangles. So let's look at a more complicated one. So say in your exam you were given something like this, okay, and you were asked to find the area. So let's put in some measurements. So the examiners have given you some measurements and we've said that this is 4 and we'll say this one's 4 and we'll say that this is 2, okay, and again it's all in centimetres, 2 centimetres. Okay, so hopefully I've given enough there to work this out. So they'll say find the area of the compound shape. First thing we want to do is split this shape up, okay? And I'm going to split it down there and down there to give me A, B and C. And I'm going to say total area is the area of A plus the area of B plus the area of C, okay? So area is length times breadth, okay? So let's go and find the area of A. So the area of A, we're looking at the first part of this shape where we can see that we have got 4 centimetres across the top and we need to know this length here, which we know is 10 centimetres, okay? So area equals length times breadth, which equals 10 times 4, which is 40 centimetres squared, okay? So there's the area of A. So you can write that in there, okay? It's a good way of doing this because it means you don't forget, especially when you have so many different parts. Then let's look at B. Area equals length times breadth. If you don't want to continually write that in your exam, it's not the end of the world, although I would advise that you do. Make sure you are writing it when you're practicing so that you can get it into your head that area is length times breadth, area is length times breadth, or if it's triangles, area is half the base times the height. What's special about the height? It's always the perpendicular, okay? So area equals length in this case, which we have to go and work out. So we want to know this and we want to know this, okay? So let's first of all look at the vertical, so this part. So remember, we only need it up to here. We only need this wee bit down here. So the whole vertical is 10, okay? The whole thing is 10. This part is 2, so this part must be 8. Good, excellent. Let's write that in. 8 times the breadth. So we know the whole horizontal, so the whole horizontal is 20. This part is 4 and this part is 4. Okay, so that means if this is 20, 4 plus 4 is 8. So we need to know what's left for this part here. Okay, so if the whole thing's 20, 4 and 4 gives you 8. 20 minus 8 gives you 12. So that must mean that this is 12 centimetres. Okay, so 8 times 12 is 96 centimetres squared. So B is 96 centimetres squared. So clearly I have chosen terrible lengths to do because it doesn't look anything like 96 centimetres squared, but the whole purpose is that you learn how to do these, okay? So I've just chosen random numbers, so we're just learning how to do them, okay? Then the last rectangle C, area equals length times breadth, which equals the length, which is 10, and the breadth, which is 4, so it's 40 centimetres squared, so it's actually the same as A. And then what we want to do is we want to add all these up. So we have got 40 and 40 is 80, plus our 96, 6 plus 0 is 6, and 8 and 9 is 17. Good, hopefully you got that. 176 centimetres squared. Okay, so that's a harder one that you can get where you have various different parts to your compound shape and it's the same method. It's splitting up the shape, finding all your lengths, so making sure you have all the lengths that you need, knowing how to find the area of rectangles and triangles, adding them all together at the end, making sure you don't forget your units, and voila. Okay, so hopefully you find that helpful, and remember, just take it step by step, do not rush it, and the method stays the same. Okay, so even if you had 4 parts, the method would be exactly the same. Okay, so take care, all the best, and enjoy.